I really didn't have much of a background with church. So One Name would be the first church that I've ever really been a part of. During COVID, I was in a really different place, really exhausted with work. I was in a retail environment and I was living with a lot of fear, obviously, with what was going on. And so it was just mentally exhausting. And, I think God just got my attention. Everything was ripped away. And I just didn't know what or how life would be moving forward from that point, or what my life was going to be. And I had made, that career my whole life. And I just realized, within, a week, all of that was taken away from me. And then also just having to rely on, minimal contact with everybody was a big one for me as well. Little by little, my cousin would, share a sermon from her, her pastor, and I would watch. And then shortly after, my cousin's like, look, you need to get plugged into a church down there, because my cousin lives in Orlando. And I wasn't interested. I was very comfortable watching church online. And she sent me a new church that was opening called One Name. When I saw Pastor Corey's message, it was like an immediate click for me, because he was just so authentic and real. And I felt like he understood maybe more so my walk of life. So I had a whole gate up about church. And that's why I was just so comfortable going online. I had no desire, zero desire to be a part of a church. I didn't think it was necessary. I did join on groups back in the day when we were in Zoom, and again, I still had the walls up, and I was very quiet, and I rarely, participated, but I was there. And it really wasn't until Paola had shared in Mom's group something, and just little by little, I started, the gate just kind of started coming down. And then I was also part of the co-ed group, and Brandon encouraged me and prayed over me. Again, first time someone's ever, just prayed over me like that. And that was a monumental moment in terms of me actually wanting to come in and giving it a try. Being a part of One Name has radically changed my life, because to, come in every Sunday and impact these kids' lives and spend time with them, that in itself is just a blessing. It's actually inspired me to be more intentional with my time with God. Insecurities is something that I still deal with. And there was a time where I felt like a hypocrite, because, I am a mom of a son and a daughter, and my son, wants nothing to do with the Lord. And Jamie just reminded me that just the same way that you're pouring seeds into other people's children, someone can be doing the same for your son. And to not let the enemy take you away from your calling. And again, I've never I just never experienced anything like that. And especially from a pastor, it made me just completely passionate about being a part of, the next gen and One Name kids. Also being a part of One Name, my daughter, she got baptized, and that is just huge. Her salvation is, there's no words to put into it. She talks to, our family about God and her friends, and I see it, and it has a lot to do with One Name. So it's just really radically changed. It's just radically changed my life and my family. If it wasn't for the care and love that the lead pastors pour into us, I wouldn't have even made the step to even go into groups in person. It's just really changed the course of my life.